Texas. To me, with his kindness and truth. Yeah! Right before he died, he said, remember when Daddy looked at me. Hey guys, so I'm doing things a little bit differently today. As you can tell, I didn't want to waste this hair, and honestly, this hair is what got me into the mood. So I thought I would put on some music for a change, and we're gonna do the intro like this, okay? He's playing you. I said, baby girl, he's playing you. Oh, my daddy said, shoot. Good job, Reggie. Thank you. Okay, guys, now here we are. Let's get a little bit serious. Are we all loosened up? Are we ready? I know, I'm an introvert, so if you ever met me in real life, you'd be like, yo, where did that Reggie go? But she's in here, okay? Anyway, first of all, like I said, I didn't want to waste the humor, okay? I finally tried this hair paint wax, so this is a good look. I feel like it's not very bright right now, but outside it looks pretty good. I took a picture, so I'll show you guys that. Insert here. There we go. Okay, so boom. So this afternoon / morning, I was on the phone with my mama on video, and she asked me about my hair. She was like, how do you get it so soft? Because I guess my hair does look like soft and malleable. I know that natural hair can be, like, if you don't know what you're doing, your hair won't do this. It's gonna be stiff, okay? Stiff web, look at this, all right? Anyway, I'm just gonna give you some pointers as to the things that I do. This is just the tip of the iceberg, okay? There is way more stuff, and I guess I could say you can expect more content from me as it relates to hair, because hair is something I am really passionate about. I don't know where it came from. I used to be relaxed, and then natural hair. I've been natural actually right now for almost 2 years. It'll be 2 years next month. But I'm just gonna tell you real quick what I told my mom. So I guess this is like a beginner hair care routine, if you will. Because she asked me, okay, so when I shampoo my hair, like, what am I supposed to do with my hair right now? Because she actually just took it out of braids, right? So we're gonna talk about from braids and what you do. So this video isn't like well thought out. It's just what I told her about on the phone, and I'm gonna get more specific with her as with you guys, assuming that this is content that, I don't know, we'll see where the channel goes. But anyway, so boom. First, when you undo your hair, you will want to detangle your hair. Don't just take it out and just let it be like just out there, just no. You have to detangle your hair, because if you think about it, your hair has been braided up or in plaits for a number of weeks, you know? And as you know, your hair sheds every day. Otherwise, if all your hair shed at once, you just wake up one morning, you'd be completely bald, you know, and then your hair would grow back. But no, the way hair works, you will shed some hairs. The hairs on your head are in different phases. So I have a strand of hair right now on my head that's like ½ an inch long, right? And I have a hair on my head right now that's gonna fall out tonight, you know? So here's what you would do. Detangle your hair, as I'm saying, after you have it in that hairstyle. And then once you have finished that, and again guys, this video is not very thorough. These are just like basic, like broad, like I said, the very tip of the iceberg. So I will go into the meat and potatoes as we continue on this channel. Another thing that you would do next, then you would shampoo your hair. And after you shampoo your hair, and remember, when you shampoo your hair, I'm not just saying, oh, just wash your hair. You need to put the shampoo in your hands, in your palms, and then you can like rub it, like just to like spread it across your hands. Don't do any of this like where you're waiting for it to suds up. You don't want that to happen. And like I said, I'll go into these things later on. You might be curious now, like, Reggie, why not? I'll talk about it another time, okay? And then you just spread it on your head, and then you just like massage it in. Obviously this is too wet hair. And you just wash your hair. You wash your hair. As a matter of fact, I'm shampooing my hair tomorrow. I love hair day. Oh man, I can't wait. Anyway, once you would finish with that, you would condition your hair. Conditioner doesn't go on your scalp. Conditioner needs to be concentrated on the ends of your hair and the mids. You would let that sit for a few minutes, however long it says. For me, when I shampoo my hair and I condition, first of all, I don't deep condition, okay? I just condition. I'll shampoo, condition, wash the rest of my body once I finish that, and then rinse out the conditioner. I do have a hair mask though, but deep conditioning, that's a thing I haven't done since I was relaxed. But anyway, the next step would be to apply a leave-in conditioner. This is important, okay? However, because you have natural hair, there are actually certain things with natural hair that you could perhaps get away with. So I'm assuming you have a deep conditioner. If not, don't stress too much. Although I would say it is important, I would really recommend it. Whoa, this is kind of skew a little bit. Okay, got y'all back, good. So after you apply your leave-in conditioner, and also this is important, I told my mom this, okay? You wanna work with your hair in sections, especially if you have hair. It's just better to divide things up into sections. For me, I will typically do 4 sections. And luckily my hair is long enough now to where I can actually put it into 4 individual sections. There was a point in time when it was shorter and I could only do it in 8 sections. But right now I'm able to do 4, so that's what works for me. But even with your 4 sections, you could split it up further just so that it's easier to work with. That's my baby. Thereafter, after applying the leave-in conditioner, you would, also, you want to apply leave-in conditioner to hair that is damp. I'm talking about afro hair, okay? So, and curly hair, right? So if your hair starts to like dry out a little bit, that can happen. Then you would want to re-wet it, like dampen it and put in leave-in conditioner. But if, let's say you didn't have leave-in conditioner, then you would skip to this step. You can use oil, like a hair oil, or, and this is something I do now, I actually didn't start using hair grease until very recently. There was a point in time, obviously, when I was a kid and I used hair grease, and I've only gotten into hair grease again like this year. Last year, all I did was an oil, but I've reintroduced grease and I'm very happy I have. It works for me. I don't put it on my scalp. As a matter of fact, I don't put anything on my scalp. So, this is when you would put a hair oil, like I said, or you would use the hair grease. And just enough to, like, you don't want a big gob of hair grease, just enough to just coat the hair that is there, right? And after that, pretty much that's it, okay? I don't use a hair grease and an oil, like that's a little excessive. And then in between, there's other stuff you would do. Like I said, I'll probably do a video one day where I detail to you exactly what I do, like on what days, and formulate a whole routine, okay? But yeah, this has been working for me, and it's been almost 2 years of an afro, and I'm so happy. Like, I really love my hair. Like, oof, I can't explain. Oh, I got carried away there. I was just looking in the mirror a little bit. Anyone else to do that, just gaze at themselves. But again, I always do this, even if my hair's not an afro, because I just love myself, and maybe that's a video like for another time, right? Anyway, if you like this video, show me that you like it by liking the video. Suggest topics if you want to see anything else from me. But besides that, peace out, thumbs up. I'm gonna be out this joint.